What's up, my cheddar boxes? I hope everybody is doing fine. I'm doing okay on this side of town. Nothing to write home to mom about. I will tell you that. So I just want to get on here for a little celebrity chatter session. I'm not going to touch everything that's going on, but a couple things that stood out to me that I want to get on here and talk to you guys about. So the first thing is being this Wendy Williams controversy. This Wendy Williams thing got me, a little taken aback because I've been actually watching Wendy since she was on the radio in New York. Then Wendy Williams had came to Philly for a brief time, and I'm from Philly, so I used to listen to her on the radio here. I seen her journey of trying to get on TV. Excuse the background noise. I'm outside sitting in my car, so if you hear things, that's the reason for that. So, although Wendy has always been messy, I always thought that she was a strong woman. You know what I mean? Like some of the things that she would say. And now that I'm looking back at it, it all was a facade. You know what I'm saying? I had no idea of the things that was going on behind the scenes with her husband, the things that she was allowing him to do, a lot of her insecurities. I didn't know, the things that was going on. So, she carried herself different in front of the camera. And that's a real testament to people need to stop looking at people as if they're above reproach or if they're I never look at nobody as they God, but some people do. They put these people up on pedestals. They think that they can do no wrong and everything like that. And then when y'all start really getting into unpacking who the person really are, the people get disappointed because the person that they thought they was, they aren't. You know what I mean? And people got to realize being a celebrity, they are still humans. They celebrity because of the profession that they're in, and the amount of people that know them and things like that, but they're still human. You know what I mean? We all are imperfect beings. You know what I'm saying? So, people just need to start, realizing that. So I just said that to say, throughout all the drama with her health is going down, the baby mama drama with her husband cheating on her, which apparently, allegedly, I'm gonna still say this, Wendy knew about the relationship, but she just drew the line in the sand with him having an outside baby, because I can deny those allegations that he's cheating, but I can't deny a baby. So she was smacked in the face with the reality of, I really gotta leave this man, even though I really don't want to, but I can't sit on this platform and talk about everybody and their mother when my husband just had an outside baby on me. She didn't want to divorce her Kelvin. She knew what Kelvin was doing. She didn't want to divorce him, but the optics of it just didn't look good. So along with, her documented, alcoholism and drug, abuse, all that. And people don't realize that, because when I was hearing all these reports that she, early stages dementia and this, that, and the other, I didn't want to believe it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to believe it. But as recent recordings has come out about her, her recent sightings, I'm like, something is definitely off. And you can put yourself into early stage Alzheimer's, like with drugs and alcohol. People don't realize the effects that should have on your brain. So it is quite possible that if she do have dementia, I'm not saying she do, or early stages of it, I'm not saying she do, it was drug or alcohol induced. That can be very true. So, and that's sad. That's sad because ultimately it's because of her own doing. You know what I mean? So it's reportings that she has alienated herself from her family, even her son. Now, Wendy got to be careful with how she treat her son. I'm not saying that it's true. All this is alleged because I don't know. But if it's true, she has to be careful of how she treat her son, because you might do some damage that can't be repaired. And he is really the only person that got your best interest at heart. So that's a relationship you do not want to sever. You do not want to, cause more damage to that relationship. You just don't. So the reports are, so Jason Lee had put out on Hollywood Unlocked that he can confirm that Wendy Williams is married to some New York City police officer named Henry. Now, everybody was, posting it, the reports was going up. And then I think it was Page 6, they did an article saying that they can confirm that it's absolutely not true. They had talked to William, that's her new, representative that speak on her behalf and supposed to be helping her with the podcast. He said that it's absolutely not true. She misspoke, and she just, wrapped up in the excitement of this new relationship. She spoke too soon, but she is not, married. Now, Jason Lee, he was already called out by the Queen fiasco, saying that she passed and he got some bad information. He ran with the story and it wasn't true. Okay. And I still don't think that he actually, he came on his page and told why he ran with the story, but he never really apologized or recanted the story. You know what I mean? But you don't have to recant the goddamn story. We see her walking around, breathing, throwing shade at Megan. We see all that shit. So she alive and well. So you don't gotta recant the damn story. We know what's up. So he probably listen, I'm not going to be known as the block that posts all these inaccurate stories and things like that. So he called Wendy and he recorded the conversation. Wendy told him flat out, yeah, I'm married. So he was like, well, why would William make it seem, go and give her an interview saying that you're not, and he's speaking on your behalf. She was like, well, I don't know. It's a lot of, basically Wendy's saying is a lot of people don't want certain things to happen, but she don't care what they want. She's married, she's happy, period. So even if Wendy lying out her goddamn going teeth, it still don't make Jason look bad in that aspect, because he only running with what she told him, and she told him out her own mouth. She the source. So I guess he could have fact checked it and went into, the court, document, and see if it was a license on file or whatever like that. But shit, she said it to you, y'all friends. You probably feel as though she never had got a reason to lie for you. She lied to you. She already know you a blogger, so she already know you gonna run with the goddamn story. So why the hell not? I would have ran with it too. So I don't fault Jason for running with that too, because I would have ran with that shit too. Shit, before she got off that goddamn phone, I would have been posting that shit. But I'm like, Wendy is a goddamn mess. So Wendy, in that same conversation, she was saying, he the one who talking about William, her representative, he the one brought the podcast idea to me. I didn't even know what a podcast was. But you're running around acting like you had something on the table. Y'all doing all these, posts on, on your podcast page. You talking to the, TMZ and the reporters and stuff like that. It's a whole fucking fiasco going on around you. We see you laying down, sleeping in a Louis Vuitton store. Like, what the fuck? Are y'all just trying to get your name in the news cycle to keep you buzzing, so when they do get things in order, everything be, your name is still, be relevant? I don't understand it. To me, it would seem like you need to lay low, get your health in order, if it can even get in order at this particular point, and get stronger, healthy, because you don't want to damage your reputation either, because all these shenanigans that's going on, all these sightings, these bizarre sightings, like you was your words was slurred when you was talking to those fans that walked up to you, you just was all over the place. That don't make you look good. It's hard for people to watch the deterioration of your life, and what your full potential, still could be or could have been. So I think Wendy need to kind of tread lightly what she's feeding the public, or what she allowing her team to feed the public, if that makes sense. What y'all think about that? Do y'all think Wendy is married? I don't think Wendy ass is married. And Wendy, you don't need to keep worrying about no goddamn man right now. You need to worry about getting your fucking self healthy and strong. That's what you need to worry about. You don't need to be worrying about. And you can still get dick down without getting married. Like, don't let another person be in control of your life and your world and your money, because this one gonna run off this one right here is gonna run off with every goddamn thing, and then your damn son ain't gonna have shit. So you better tread lightly with this shit, Wendy. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody fucking with you because they love you. They fucking with you because they want some money, okay? Because right now it seems like you batshit crazy, okay? So ain't nobody falling in love with you at the moment, and you need to get a reality check. Somebody need to let you know, Wendy, please. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Like, you got too much shit going on. Like, only attraction there is the money. Even if somebody can look the legs and everything you got going on with the legs, they ain't gonna overlook what you can't think straight. You got to, girl, please. That's all I gotta say on Wendy ass, and it hurts me to see her go out like this, but she need to get it the fuck together, child. She really do. And she ain't got the right people in her corner, because if she did, they wouldn't even be allowing this shit show to go on. Period. Child, listen. I wasn't even going to talk about the Beyonce and the Kelis thing, because I really did not care one way or the other. So Kelis mad at Beyonce because Beyonce, she did credit her on an album, but she didn't reach out to her. And apparently they said that you couldn't even tell that it was a Kelis sample. She sampled like the some of the production of Milkshake, but they said when you listen to the song, you can't even tell that you don't even see the reference. You can't even hear the reference, I should say. So Kelis had went on a big rant calling, Beyonce the devil, and this not the first time she pulled no shit like this. And then she was talking about Pharrell and Chad, which Pharrell and Chad is the people that you really need to be mad at. You don't own the publishing to the song. You don't even have writing credits on the song, because had you had that, you would have to been notified and you would have been getting a check off this. So your real issue is with Pharrell and Chad. Beyonce didn't owe you no fucking courtesy call, and apparently, well, allegedly, I should say, you've been throwing shots over the years at Beyonce. So she definitely is not going to fucking reach out to you and say anything to you, because she caught the shade. She might ain't address it, but she caught it. But see, me personally, if I knew that you was talking crap about me over the years or whatever like that, I wouldn't even sample your fucking track. But who knows? Beyonce might have didn't even know that it was hers until the last minute. You know what I'm saying? We don't know how that situation went, because I wouldn't have sampled it. I would keep the same energy. I ain't fucking giving you no shine. You've been talking shit about me over the years. You're not getting no shine off me. So it wouldn't have went that way. But Beyonce didn't owe her a phone call. And I ain't no stand for nobody. But Beyonce, it would have been strictly out of courtesy. But she didn't owe it to her. So the fact that she attacked her like that is crazy. And then I'm like, okay, sometimes artists are sensitive about their shit, this and the other. You really, mad at Pharrell and them because they got you in an upsided deal, or had you in an upsided deal, and you're not getting your just dues. All right. But then Beyonce fans was all in her comments saying, yo, you happy that she took you all, your big crybaby and this and the other. Instead of her paying that dust, she was actually feeding into it, answering, responding, and this and the other. What makes me think, okay, your shit, you really got some shit going on in regards to Beyonce. Like, you don't like this girl. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, I gotta open this car door. You don't like this girl. And it's showing. And how you still carrying on with this. Even like some of the posts, people might not look that deep into it, but like you could tell she is basking in all the drama. You could tell that it is rooted in true disdain for Beyonce. Like it's more to it than what we're actually privy to. Now Beyonce might know the root of everything that's going on. I don't know if things spilled over when Nas and Jay-Z had their thing. I don't know if things spilled over, with the girls. I don't know if, Beyonce did some snake stuff to Kelis behind her back that she didn't like, or vice versa. Or I don't know if Kelis may feel like this, that Beyonce don't deserve to be in the position that she is. Now, a lot of people might say, oh, Beyonce don't have like memorable albums or lyrics or a song, like an iconic song and stuff like that. It has been a debate on Twitter that she's not that kind of artist. But I would disagree. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love some of her songs. Like, I don't like everything that she put out, I would say. You know what I'm saying? Beyonce is one of the ones that like to play around with her music. She like to experiment. She like to do different things. It's certain songs that I could listen to over and over, and just like I would be able to do like one of them older songs that is timeless. Beyonce is a performer. Can nobody take that away from her? Nobody can take it away from her. And Beyonce, to me, I'm tired of people trying to discredit what this girl, contributed to the music community, because I even remember what's his name? Kid Rock was talking trash about Beyonce. A lot of people don't want to give her credit. They don't want to give her just dues. But let me see. I don't even want to make this statement as a comparison to Kelis, because I really have not ever witnessed her stage shows. So I don't know what she's capable of doing. But what I know is it ain't too many people that I have seen that could do what Beyonce do on that stage. Dance, keep up the her breathing with the singing, making her notes. A whole out performer from front. I don't see too many people that can do that. I'm sorry. I do not see the girls doing it. Now, like I said, I don't want to just say Kelis because I haven't really seen her, so I can't really compare it to that. But what I will say, I don't see the girls doing it. I just don't. I don't. And she put in work. She put in work. She take her craft serious. She really do. So, people like to, throw salt on people's name. I think some people just don't like successful people. Or they look at you, why is happening from you and not me? I'm just as talented. But maybe she working a little bit harder than you guys. Maybe she didn't get in those bad contracts earlier on her career, whereas though she didn't have to claw her way out and it made her hate the industry. Because sometimes that's what happened with a lot of people. It's not that the talent don't be there, it's the back the stuff behind the scenes that we're not privy to that makes them have a bad taste in their mouth for the industry. And that's why we be like, well, where this person been? It be those situations. Maybe Beyonce didn't have that, but that's not Beyonce's problem. That's not her fault. That's something that you signed into. That's something that you did. That don't have anything to do with her. Now, like I said, I don't know the behind the scenes stuff. I don't know if Beyonce playing dirty. I don't know. So all this is me just, speculating or whatever like that. Because a lot of it from the outside looking in looks to me like it's, first of all, this beef is one-sided. It's one-sided because Beyonce paying you dust. But she paying you dust, but with a little petty, because it was reported, like I said, that she took Kelis' name off the credits and everything like that. So Kelis acting like it ain't no bother to her. She don't care. Why would you care? Because you wasn't going to get paid anyway. That's why I don't even understand why you was making a big deal of it. You didn't own the song. You didn't own the publishing. You didn't own anything to that song. You wasn't going to get paid off of it anyway. So what do you care for? Me personally, I would be like, all right, I already got fucked over in that deal for fuck Pharrell and Chad. I don't fuck with them. It's typical. I wouldn't even spoke out against it. And if I did, it would have strictly between the people that I enter into bad deal with, not Beyonce. Because you know how this working. You know she didn't owe you that. You know she didn't owe you that. And now you done, messed up where you may didn't want to, go on, do a video with her or go on, like her bring you out on a tour or something like that. Maybe that's not what you was, looking for. But if you were, you missed out on all that. You missed out on all that. That would have been... Y'all know how iconic that video would have been with Kelis and Beyonce? And they was both in their element. You know how iconic that would have been? That shit would have been one for the books. But she fumbled it. She fumbled it. Listen, that's all I got with these two. Beyonce gonna be Beyonce. Beyonce do stuff behind the scenes, but she ain't gonna never address you. She never gonna address you. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Another story that I wanted to add on that I wasn't expecting to talk about is this Neyo and his wife Crystal. So I don't know if you guys seen it all on the blogs, but she came out maybe like a week or so ago saying how, she was disrespected throughout the relationship. He was, sleeping with prostitutes. She's just done. And she completely over it. Please, she was telling people stop sending her videos of him cheating. She don't care anymore and everything, right? So we was like, dang, they just renewed their vows. He was just on the radio talking about they worked through it. It took a lot of, communicating and each person listening to what the other person had to say. He was making it seem like they was all good in the hood and all that, right? Well, she filed divorce and all the stuff that's coming out because she claims that he fathered a child outside of the marriage. And I'm like, Neyo is a piece of work. And I hate to keep bringing Mayetta into it because she's since happily married with her husband and all, things like that. But Neyo convinced Mayetta to tie her tubes. And I'm imagining he was convincing her that they were going to be together, which, she do have to take some of the responsibility for what she did to her body, her own. It's not all him. But he convinced her to tie her tubes. And I guess she thought he was making her think that they were going to be together. He was going to wife her up and all this old stuff. And after all this, after he did all this, he sent her a text message when he broke up with her too. The breaking up with her, right? Then you turn around and get with this girl, had 3 more babies, right? And now you had another baby, 4 babies. Neyo is a piece of shit. That's all I gotta say about that. And a lot of people don't feel sorry for Crystal because a lot of people think that she was throwing, the ring up in Mayetta's face, the fact, that he married her and, they're together and, she was saying that she didn't come in between the relationship and all this old stuff. However you feel about the situation, whether you say, she ain't do any wrong or you feel as though she did any wrong, that don't take away from the fact that Neyo is a piece of crap, okay? And it's always the niggas that look like him that be doing the most and doing shit that if you was broke wouldn't fly. Because ain't nobody going to be looking at you. You understand? Nobody would even be looking at you if you was broke. So whatever, my suggestion to Neyo, whatever problems you got going on, whatever things that you need to work through mentally, go seek help. Stop bringing these women into the fold. Stop hurting these women. Because you know, hurt people hurt women. Something is wrong with you that you need to get checked. So you need to get worked through. Some trauma, something. Before you ruin another life, before you break another heart, go get your shit fixed. Go mend your heart. Go get help with your trauma. Oh, narcissist ass. Oh, I hate men like that. I really do. That's all I got. Ain't got no more. If you guys like the content, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to share my videos. It helps me out a lot. I really appreciate it. You can find me on all social media handles at Chat with Dre. Thank you. Bye.